We're Pickle Party Bros. This is our take 4, and
This is Josh trying not to
Eric,
die
and this is
inside from what I
Jose.
said on
This is
the last
Liam,
day.
and I'm Josh. And we're Pickle Party Bros, and we're talking about gym and the opinions on Jose and Eric on gym.
Hey, that was really good, buddy. Yeah,
Liam is our moderator, and he will start us off with the first question.
he was the guy behind Jose. Anyways, let's get going.
What does your pre and post workout look like?
Before I like to work out, I always stretch, head to toe, very clean and thorough. And after working out, I like to decompress my body. That way I go home feeling refreshed and refined.
Okay, so for my pre-workout, sometimes I'll eat beforehand. Then I do my workout. Then for my post-workout, sometimes I'll eat afterwards. That's about it.
What motivates you to work out?
Being better than I was the day before, death and failure, all three motivate me. Your biggest competitor in life is yourself. Never compare somebody else with yourself. If you're gonna do that, then you're gonna have a very miserable life, and it's gonna be very stressful for you. That's why there's everybody stressed out when they go to social media. But I always like to compare myself with myself, and that's a fulfilling life.
Okay, well, that was a nice sentiment, but anyways, as for my goals for working out, is that what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as for my goals for working out, I am trying to get bigger and stronger and look better. And, yeah, that's kind of it. As for short-term goals, I think I might try to get 410 on my deadlift this week. Yeah, what motivates me to work out? Chasing my goals.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Anyways, my opponent here was trying to distract
Just making sure that you were on topic.
Oh, now
that's all.
he's taking my turn from me. This is cheating. Referee.
Alright, continue.
Anyway, I should get an additional 20 seconds, I think.
You can continue.
Okay, so as I was saying, what motivates me to work out is similar to him. I'm trying to constantly improve, but what we're trying to improve is different. He's trying to, I don't really know, guys,
Maintain
but
his physique.
maintain his physique, but somehow that's improvement.
Everything.
I am trying to specifically get stronger. Okay, I think we're good there.
Okay, continue.
What do you guys think about weights versus reps?
I think weight plays a really key role in terms of shocking the muscle. You don't want to go with the same weight over time. You always want to increase it with every set and every time you go into the gym. I think it's very important. In addition to that, I also think that using good form is another key role in terms of working out. So both weight and form are going to play out really well in terms of getting to where you want to go.
Okay, continue.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, this is an area where we disagree here. As my opponent just said, he said that you should always be increasing the amount of weight you do as per each set and each time you come to the gym. I don't do things that way. I will sometimes work up and then go down. Sometimes I'll have a day where I use a lower weight than I did previously, and that's completely fine. Your body has certain limitations. You can't always be going up like this. It's more like this a lot of the time. And as for what I do personally, what I really like to do is I like to warm up. Then I find a weight I want to work with for the day. Maybe it's around 185, we'll say. I'll do 5 sets of 5. And then I'll either go up or I'll go down.
Very cool.
Yeah. How was I on time?
Yeah, you're showing.
Okay.
What do you guys equipment?
So for me, I like to use weights for particularly my shoulders, biceps, chest, and calves during leg day. I use weights for my chest because
He's talking
This
about
one
your
time-
special straps and your remember, not like
equipment.
Yeah,
Weights are equipment, dude.
okay.
That counts. That counts.
Yeah, it does count.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, I was going back to the fact that I use weights for chest day because once upon a time ago, I almost got myself killed accidentally on the Smith machine because I did not use safety clips and I did not have a spotter. So never ever do that. Always have a spotter. For equipment, specifically equipment, I use a back strap to make sure I have really good posture during cardio and leg day, sometimes during upper body day. And in addition to that, I also use a weighted vest during outdoor running and hiking sometimes. Yeah.
So as for the equipment I use free weights most of the time, generally dumbbells and barbells. And this question was supposed to be for what he didn't talk about, because he normally brings a lot of weird stuff to the gym, like back straps that I've never seen before. He doesn't want to admit it here, but
No, I do. I'm proud of it, actually.
oh, okay. So what is that for then? Because that's what this question
For
was
maintaining
supposed to
good
be
posture. That's why.
For. As for that, he didn't really answer the question, but there's no really special equipment I use, because we're not supposed to be talking about weight here.
When did you start working out?
December of 2018, when I turned 13 years old. This year would be actually 6 years ago, believe it or not.
Okay, well, I started working out in the summer of 2021, I believe, or at least legitimately working out. Before then, I played basketball and I lifted little dumbbells that were like 10 pounds, but
That's good.
What the flip is biohacking?
Biohacking is essentially training for quality rather than quantity. And it's also about making sure you live life to the fullest while knowing your body's limits. Biohacking does not only apply to the gym, but it also applies to your mind, your soul, it can apply to your family. But overall, it's about self-improvement, no matter what area of life you're in. But some of the, some of the pluses to biohacking is that it promotes longevity, it maintains good memory, and it helps you age well.
so my opponent, again, didn't actually answer the question. He didn't say what biohacking meant, he just said what it applies to. I personally don't know what biohacking means, and I think it's a bunch of nonsense.
Jose, I'm gonna have you explain what biohacking means.
Yeah,
and what it
please
implies.
actually answer
I'll
the
explain
question.
to you guys again because I already mentioned it.
The
You
Before.
did not mention it.
I said it contributes to a longer,
It's what it
healthier
contributes
life.
to, not what it is.
What is biohacking?
To train for more quality instead of
Liam,
quantity.
Google biohacking.
We're gonna have a pause.
It also applies to skincare.
Yeah, that's what it applies to, not what it is, like I just said.
We'll cut this part out.
Do not cut this. He didn't answer the question. It's an important part of the debate.
Okay.
Going to improve qualities or capacities of living organisms, especially individuals.
Improving the body's natural limits.
Liam, can you
I just
please
said
read
that.
that clearly? So
Okay.
you
Read.
could have Josh read it if you want.
No,
I'm
not
just
yet.
trying to make sure because this is also just about quite literal biohacking.
So it doesn't.
I mean, editing genome, so.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So it's just a buzzword. It doesn't mean anything.
Okay. I'm gonna have you continue on the question, please.
Okay. How does working out make you different for someone that doesn't work out?
Effort, more time spent in the gym. But overall, everybody burns calories. That's what everybody has in common. It's just the time spent in the gym and stretching and doing all sorts of stuff. That's just the main difference.
Okay. Once again, I don't really think my opponent answered the question. He effectively just said that there is a difference, and then there wasn't a difference because you burn calories naturally.
There's a similarity and one difference.
In
I'm speaking,
Go ahead, speak.
little buddy.
Go for it.
But personally, I believe the main difference between somebody going to the gym and not going to the gym is largely going to be the peak fitness level and health they can achieve. You can get rather fit by not going to the gym and having a good diet, but you're not going to be as in shape as you could be while not going to the gym. I'd say that'd be the main difference.
Okay. How much effort do you guys put into your diet?
Well, I used to keep track of calories, but that led to stress, and I'm not about that life, so I don't track calories. I just try to maintain a 55-45% diet, 55% on plant-based products, while the other 45% is on animal products. In other words, I eat vegetables with every single meal that I eat. And then a lot of people are gonna criticize me on that. They're gonna say, "Oh, Jose, this is contributing to a cut, and this is gonna make you skinnier and all that stuff." But the answer to those comments are yes. But on the plus side, it'll help you live longer. It'll improve your skin quality. It'll improve your eye health, and it reduces the risk of cancer. So that's my diet.
Well, you can just take a multivitamin and get all the benefits he was talking about.
I'm
from
going natural, dude.
Vegetables. There's not much benefit to eating that if you can get the vitamins another way. In fact, you could probably eat like liver or something, and you'd get even more of the vitamins that he gets from vegetables. And that's really the only benefit from vegetables. I eat about 85% red meat and then some other stuff. I'll eat spinach, which is a vegetable, specifically because it has extesterone in it, which he doesn't really know what that is. He's just saying it's good. But
Oh, it is. It
helps
tastes
you
good.
with your... Anyways, extesterone helps you increase your testosterone by quite a bit. But spinach has enough anti-nutrients in it where you should probably only eat it once in a while. That's really the only vegetable I have. Sometimes I'll have fruit. I don't really get much potassium in my diet naturally, and my multivitamin doesn't have it, so I'll eat apples. That's really about it. Mainly just red meat. Sometimes I'll have chicken.
What's your opinion about working on your legs?
I believe that cardio before leg day is very important because if it was the other way around, when you try to run, you're going to be very sore. You're also going to want to use the Smith machine for leg day and use safety clips. Never use the Smith machine. I repeat, never use the Smith machine for chest day. Biggest mistake I made in the gym. Never going to happen again. That's what I do for legs.
Okay, I don't really know what that was about. But as for my opinion on legs, I think it's probably the most important group to train. I don't use any Smith machine. I use the barbell squat. I also do glute ham raises and toe raises. So I get my entire leg. And I try to have 2 different ways to develop the legs for my squat workouts. I'll use either a speed workout where I'll do 11 sets of 2 reps at a moderately heavy weight, where I try to go as fast as I possibly can. The other type is a bodybuilding workout, which is to get your legs bigger, where I'll do high reps and much less sets. So like 20 reps and 3 sets. And Josh is giving me time, so we gotta move on.
Okay. Do you work out to get stronger or leaner?
Both. Kind of like a mix between Antonio Banderas and
You should probably
Vin Diesel.
spell that for Vin Diesel. Holy sh! That is a
an interesting
wild
choice.
take right there.
well, maybe not Vin Diesel. Maybe somebody like, I don't know, like Mark Wahlberg, something like that. I don't know.
Who the hell? Okay.
You don't know Mark Wahlberg?
No, I don't watch TV, guys. Anyways, we're gonna. Yeah, I know, Liam. But I would say that I primarily train for function over any physical look like leaner. So I'm generally getting bigger or bulking, I guess, if you want to give something with a body type, but it's not really my thing. Next question, Liam.
What's your favorite workout?
I like barbell bicep curls. I usually do about maybe 5 to 6 reps of 6 sets from anywhere between 30 to 50 pounds on the barbell. It really targets the bicep. And if you lift slow and then you descend slow on the barbell, it'll target your biceps a lot better. And it'll also speed up your muscle growth rather than just lifting fast and descending fast.
Okay, well, that was an interesting thing there. As for what he just said about the slow lifting process, it will destroy your muscle more, but can contribute to it being larger, but you have to eat enough food, and my opponent definitely does not do that.
Eat enough.
As for my favorite workout, I really like squats. It's the most area.
How much does protein matter in your diet?
I try to consume 150 grams of protein per day. But overall, I just try to eat as much as I can, while at the same time that contributes to not feeling hungry. As long as I feel fed, and as long as I, eat vegetables, and I'll be good.
I would say that protein is the primary focus of my diet. I'm a bigger guy. My dad was a power lifter. He said you should get around 1 gram of protein per pound you weigh. So I have to have about 230 grams of protein per day. That's generally what I go for.
Eating
and
more than me.
Makes me pretty full. Yeah.
Do you do cardio?
Yes, 2 times per week at least. 3 times if I like to go hiking with a weighted vest on, or running outside with weighted vest.
I don't do traditional cardio. I don't think it's actually that good for you. I think you can improve your heart health through just normal lifting weights. And ultimately, cardio has been proven to decrease your testosterone levels, which is just not good for you if you're a man. If you're a woman, I guess, go for it. But I'll do non-traditional forms of cardio. I go to an MMA gym, and so that can be rather intensive. But things like running is just not good for you in longer periods of time, more than a mile.
What other health-related things do you do other than working out?
Before working out, I like to take a cold shower for about 2 to 5 minutes. The cold showers are really good for you because it helps you wake up more. It activates your senses, your fight or flee.
Fight or flight.
Yeah, thank you for correcting me. It also combats symptoms of depression, helps you build immunity to common colds, increases your metabolism, it reduces inflammation and prevents muscle soreness, and it relieves localized pain. I like to take it before the workout rather than after, because if you take the cold shower after, it slows down the muscle growth process. But yeah, that's what I like to do.
Well, that might be well and good and all, but taking a cold shower is going to be a massive cortisol dump. It's just going to make your day worse. You're going to struggle to sleep. It's going to decrease your testosterone levels. That's what it does, because that's what activating the flight or flight response does. Cortisol is a stress hormone.
The sleep thing, that doesn't apply to me. I sleep smooth.
Okay, well, anyways, for 99% of the fucking population, your sleep is going to be worse. I don't know how much he sleeps or how, well, but
8 hours minimum.
I generally get about 10 to 11 hours of sleep. I sleep a lot more than the average person, though.